Greetings, welcome to Facts About Everything. I'm your host, James Egan. Since it's December, it's sensible for me to do more Christmas-themed videos. So I might as well start with the greatest Christmas film ever made, Die Hard. You might not think it's a Christmas movie, but it's set in Christmas. That is literally the only trait it needs to qualify. Everybody loves Alan Rickman as Snape in Harry Potter, but it was this film that made Alan Rickman a Hollywood star. But this wasn't just the first big film he was in. This was the first film that Alan Rickman ever starred in. Although Alan Rickman was a very successful theatre actor, he made his film debut, astonishingly, when he was 41. Despite the fact Gruber is considered to be one of the best movie villains ever, Alan Rickman was certain he was going to get fired throughout the shoot. Not just because he never worked in the movie before, but because he was so jumpy every time a gun went off. In fact, the reason why they changed shot immediately after Gruber shoots somebody is to hide the fact that the actor jumped when the gun went off. And that is the first fact about the 1988 Christmas classic, Die Hard. Let's dive in. The script was very nearly turned into Commando 2, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. For Gruber's final scene, Rickman was told he'd be dropped 5 feet out of the building while being attached to a harness. However, he was dropped 21 feet. The terrified expression on Rickman's face is genuine, as he thought he was about to plummet to his death. Yeah, you haven't seen the movie Gruber dies by falling out of the building. It's not really a spoiler, the movie came out literally 30 years ago. Hans Gruber's famous fall was filmed at 300 frames per second, compared to the normal 24 frames per second. Die Hard was nominated for 4 Oscars, for Best Sound, Best Film Editing, Best Visual Effects, and Best Sound Effects. Sadly, it didn't win anything. It did win the Kinema Jumpo Award for Best Foreign Film, whatever that is. The German that Gruber speaks on the phone is just complete gibberish. Right, so Mel Gibson found people that spoke an extinct language, Aramaic, for the Passion of the Christ. You got people in Game of Thrones that can improvise Dothraki, a made-up language. But German? Oh no, that's too obscure. Because everybody knows nobody lives in Germany. Rickman nearly broke his leg on the first week. In most of the scenes where he's talking to John McClane, he is wearing a leg brace underneath his trousers. Okay, I'm focusing too much on Rickman. Let's focus on the action star, Bruce Willis. The studio did not want Bruce Willis for the main role of John McClane. They wanted Robert De Niro. When Bruce Willis runs through the broken glass, he is wearing rubber shoes. Bruce Willis was shooting the television series Moonlighting at the same time as this film.
Will you relax?
I mean, hit his wife.
Fine.
Fine?
I don't mean fine, I mean fine. Yes, agreed, the man hit his wife.
Although the Germans mock John McClane for being the all-American hero, Bruce Willis is German. He was born in Idar, Oberstein. The story was inspired from the book Nothing Lasts Forever, which is loosely based on a true story. Clint Eastwood had the rights for the novel Nothing Lasts Forever. He wanted to produce and star in the film, but he never found a convenient time to do it. The building that the film takes place in is the headquarters of 20th Century Fox. If Alan Rickman didn't play Gruber, the role would have been played by Sam Neill. The blanks from the gun were so loud that Bruce Willis suffered hearing loss. In fact, he still does to this day, 30 years later. Alan Rickman was cast after the director and producer saw him playing Vicomte de Valmont in the play Dangerous Liaisons. Many of the explosions were real, including the explosion that can be seen in the exterior shots of the building. The film cost $28 million. It made $141 million at the box office. Although it is considered to be by far the best of any of the Die Hard films, as well as one of the most influential action films of all time, it is the least successful in the franchise. And finally, if you've seen my videos about Alien and Aliens, you know that they have very, very funny translations in other countries, especially Hungary. And that also applies to Die Hard. In Hungary, Die Hard is called Give Your Life Expensive. In Germany, it's Die Slowly. In Greece, Very Hard to Die. In Norway, Action Skyscraper. In Poland, The Glass Trap. Okay, Die Hard 2, Die Harder is a pretty bad title, but at least it makes kind of sense. In Spain, it's just called The Jungle 2, Red Alert. It's like I got mixed up with Predator. And in Hungary, Die Hard 2 is called Your Life is More Expensive. Die Hard with a Vengeance in Denmark is called Die Hard Mega Hard. And again, in Hungary, Die Hard with a Vengeance is called The Life is Always Expensive. How does that even nearly translate? I can see how Die Hard can be difficult to translate in different languages. The Life is Always Expensive doesn't mean anything. in anything. The fourth film, Live Free or Die Hard, in Hungary, it's always Hungary, is called Die Hard 4.0, the most expensive of your life. And the fifth film, A Good Day to Die Hard, in Lithuania, is called Tough Nut to Crack, a great way to die. Thanks for watching, don't forget to subscribe. Please let me know what other Christmas themed movies or TV shows or whatever you want me to do a video about, and I'll upload it as soon as possible. To learn more facts, check out my books. They're available on Amazon on paperback and Kindle. Thanks for watching, see you again.